The Simple series are a numbered series of budget-priced console games published by the Japanese company DV Publisher and developed by a variety of companies, covering many systems. The price of the games in yen, not including tax, is included in the title series. For example, Simple 2000 is about 2,000 yen. The games are usually characterized by a distinctive package design featuring artwork surrounded by a black border, with the game's title usually prefixed by "the" in English in a plain white font. The series name and volume are also displayed prominently. Hope you enjoy the video. This is Simple Shit Series Volume 4. So we move on to our first game in this Japanese-only 1500 series video, The Real Racing Toyota. Yes, a Toyota exclusive game. Bought and paid for by Toyota. So what cars we got? Super RZ, oh, that's a nice car. We got an Aristo V300. Chaser Tora V, I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. I like that car. MR2 GT8, Celica GT4. Tezza R8 200s, Celica S. Even I'm just skipping through these too quickly. 11 DZR, 11. You know, I see initial D. Got a Toruno BZR. You know, updated Toruno. Toruno. I don't even know if I'm fucking pronouncing that correctly. So this is all Toyota cars. That's what your choice to pick from. I'm gonna pick the Chaser because I like the Chaser. The Chaser's good. But yeah. A lot of different Toyota cars. It's nice to see. Let's have a look, see how the game plays. The first thing you'll realize very quickly off the bat is this game is 100% better than racing. Or, you know, the race, as it was called in Japan. Number one, seems to be more of an endurance kind of style race. You know, 16 people to race against, 3 laps. You seem to have way more control over your car. The car seems more likely to kind of spin out of control if you press too far in one direction on the D-pad. But there's also another thing that you might be able to see. You have a fuel meter and a tire wear meter. Now that's pretty cool. You know, the fact that you would have to stop in the pit stop, which you can see on the little map there, a little mini-map, if your tires are too low, and if the tires get too low, then it affects the performance of your car. That's pretty good. I like that. I also like the little sparkles. You see the spark. You got a little like twinkliness. What the fuck is even that word? On the car, I like that. That's pretty cool. Drives pretty nicely, I would say. Now I'm driving the Torino, the updated version. I'm just in free run. That's why I've got no one to race against. Just seeing how this drives with a manual instead of automatic. Yeah, I would say this game's pretty good. You know, from what I can tell, there's only one track. I don't know if there's any more. Maybe you unlock more. I don't know. It's about as bare bones as, you know, racing or Pro Racer or The Race, whatever you want to call it. But it's still better. There's improvements that obviously could be made. One thing is, what's the point of having a music track when the car's engine sounds are louder than the actual music itself? And by the way, you can't change the music options. At least I don't think so. I haven't really tried. I paused the game and it allowed you to select which music track you wanted, and that's about it. Maybe it's on the main menu. They can lower the race sounds, but it doesn't matter. Besides that, the game handles pretty well. Like I said, with a manual, the game handles much better. I'm having a much easier time with it being a manual. I have more control over the car than it being a more automatic. So, but yeah, overall, somewhat decent game. I don't know why they didn't choose to do this one. I know maybe it's Toyota and you'd have a bit of difficulty licensing it. You know, it's not the only Toyota racing game out there. Believe it, you or me, it's not the only Toyota racing game out there. Maybe I talked a little bit too much about the Real Racing Toyota, but next up on the list we have the Mahjong 2, which there's not really much to say about, and there's a reason why I didn't cover it originally, because just like its predecessor, it's not particularly great. Now, the reason I didn't talk that much about this game originally, the game before it, is because it's not much to talk about. It's Ricci-style Mahjong. If you like Ricci-style Mahjong, fair enough. You know, there's not much else more to say than that. It's pretty bare bones, not much has changed since the original. It's the same, and somehow I've won on the first turn. This is the first game I've played since booting this up, and I won. That was a fucking amazing hand. That was unbelievable. But yeah, it's not much to say. I'm not going to say much more than this. It's Mahjong. If you like Ricci style Mahjong, there's 100 better games out there. Fucking Japan loves the fucking thing. Welcome to the Wrestler World Tour, where we like wrestling. It's made by Ukes, did you know that? It's made by Ukes. Ukes likes wrestling. Ukes do a good job of making wrestling, if you know what I mean. Oh, I can't wait to play this. See what the Japanese wrestling's all about. We've got the ultimate matchup. We got Masked Man taketh on the Masked Man. Volume 2. Revenge of the Electric Boogaloo. Let's go. Sorry about that. I don't mean to proclaim cancer. Sorry. Okay, let's talk about the game. It's fucking hard. The CPU literally gives you no break. No break whatsoever. As soon as the game starts, boom, he's on your face like rabies. He's fucking got rabies at this point. What I'm learning very quickly is that Japan has no chill. Japanese wrestling has no fucking chill. It's about the brutal maiming of the opponent. It's not about the drama. It's not about any of that. It's about who can kill each other, who can kill who. Absolutely insane. But I'm slowly picking it up, and slowly, I'm the masked man without a shirt. I'm going up against the masked man with a shirt. So it is quite entertaining. Okay, I've been juicing him up. He's beating the absolute shit out of me, but I've done quite the effective amount of damage. I'm bringing him down, slamming him to the ground in this constant motion of bashing his motherfucking head in. But for some reason, he's still somehow surviving. No, we're not having this. No, he can't pin me here. No, all this hard work, and it was hard work. My fingers hurt by the end of this match. My fingers hurt, but it was stolen from me by the masked man who likes to wear a shirt. How dare you do this to me? I feel betrayed. Top 10 anime betrayals. Next up on the list is the darts. Let's go. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's not a good game. It really is not a good game. As you can see, the CPU has no problem playing this game. I have major problems because it's very similar to bowling in a respect. And when it gets back to my turn, I'll show you again, or show you in more detail, why this game's not particularly good. It's not a good darts game. It's really boring as well. Look, you just got a dartboard with a black background. Nothing interesting whatsoever about it. Well, no. What am I supposed to take from this? It's bare bones. It is just like bare bones. But look at this. Look. I can't even get it on the board because you pick a place and you think, oh yeah, that's going to be, and then it spirals around, and you just got to press the X button and hope for the best. No skill. It's just pathetic. The only amusing thing of this game is the results screen. Look at this results screen. What is this? Are these the heroes of darts? Are these the Dart Avengers? Have we got Dart Ninja, a Dart Blade, Dart Muscle, Bullseye, Dart Master, Dart Lady, and Dart Gorilla? Is this what we got? Is this what we got here? I just can't believe this result screen. What even has this anything to do with darts? Anyway, let's go. So, next on the game list is The Ski. I wonder what this game's gonna be like. Foreshadowing. And also it goes to the demo in no time at all. Gives you no chance. I really don't have to say anything for this game, because do you know what this game is? It's a copy of Snowboard Racer. It's a copy of the snowboarding. I'm not joking, it is literally a copy. The map I'm currently playing, for those of you who have seen Volume 2, is it Volume 2 it's on? Yeah, Volume 2. This is the exact same map I played in Volume 2, but snowboarding, not skiing. The only difference is here, that I can tell, is I can't pull off any tricks, no matter... I've pressed every button possible, button combination possible, in the air, all over the place, various buttons together and everything. And yeah, nothing happens. You know, every time you see me go in the air, I'm trying to press something to try and do a trick, and it's not working. Yeah, it's snowboarding. They've literally money grabbed a simple series game. They money grabbed, which is just ridiculous. Oh, it's terrible. I'm not even looking. We're not looking anymore at this. And next on the list is the beach volley. Yay, volleyball! Don't worry, we are trudging through. Trudging, is that even a word? Trudging through these games. So yeah, let's jump into this one. I'm still trying to get used to the actual gaming mechanics in this. You don't have control of both people on the side of your team. You have control of one while the other is controlled by a CPU, which makes it a bit interesting. But strangely enough, at the start of this match, the CPU didn't do particularly well. And even now, I don't think they're doing great. It's kind of strange, but yeah, it's volleyball, you know, at least there's a bit of interesting music. Besides that, there isn't really much else to really say about this game, if I be completely honest. It's volleyball, it plays okay, but that's about it. You know, it's mediocre. Next on our list is a visual novel of sorts, and you're going to have to bear with me with this. Its name is The Horror Mystery Sangeki-kan Kevin Kakushaku no Fukatsu. What a fucking name that is. I've actually played this game before, and I just want people to take note. You got Ramen Guy here. You see this guy? This is Ramen Guy. I like this guy. I'm not joking. This is Ramen Guy. He's one of my favorite characters I've ever come across in obscure games. Strange. I just wanted to make a note of it. I don't know why. I just love him. He's the Ramen Guy. I'm not going to go much into this game. It's a visual novel. As you can see, there's text scrolling along the screen, and I'm just skipping through it. I don't speak Japanese. I don't read Japanese. There's the thumbnail. There you go. There's the thumbnail. No excuse. But yeah, the from what I understand with this is I think it's the brother walking in. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I haven't really got much to say about this game. It's a visual novel. I managed to play through to the end. I got a bad end, but it was a very short playthrough. There's obviously multiple endings. But yeah, it's a visual novel. I don't speak Japanese. It's not really much to say. The character's dialogue is is voiced, when a character speaks, which is cool. There isn't much else to say besides that. Okay, we're on our second to last game, the Kendo. Yeah, volume 99. Yay! It's Kendo. End of video. Okay, I'll go a little bit more, but yeah, on the whole, it's just Kendo. Okay, I'm not really familiar with the sport that is Kendo, but from the looks of it, you can perform one of four moves. Pressing triangle does an overhead slap on his head. Doing circle and square do moves that come from the side. Oh no, circle does one that comes from the side. Square does a lunge forward, whereas X just taps to the side. And if you rush into your enemy, your swords clash together, and yeah, you move the D-pad up if you want to protect your head, and just leave it, don't touch it, and it will just have a basic stance like that, which will block all of the attacks that come from the side or the front lunge. But yeah, it's Kendo. There isn't really much to say. It has a point system. I'm just playing, I think, the free battle, so you can see that I've got a point system up at the top. And there's not much else to say. It's Kendo. If you like Kendo, it's a pretty simple game. There's not much to it. I'm playing as some old guy. Kind of looks like Guts from the Golden Age arc. The armor kind of resembles, kind of. Yeah. All right, let's move on to our last game. It's the last game that we're going to play in this shit series, Volume 4. And it's about trains, specifically trains. So if you like trains, then hold your hat and let's go. Believe it or not, it's gonna be Densha de Go. Volume 103, it's a Densha de Go. If you have a hard-on for trains. then you're gonna love this game.
電車で GO!
Denture to go! Yeah, let's go! Denture to go! I hope you like trains. Because if you don't like trains, then me and you are gonna go and have a little discussion over in Shed 17. You understand me? Yeah? You understand? Shed 17? You wanna see where trains are born? I'll show you, boy. I'll show you, boy. Let's go to Shed 17. I'll show you, boy. In all seriousness, though, yeah, Denture to go. It's a popular franchise. There's not much else more to say about that, if I be completely honest. It's Denture to go. What do you want from me? You know, I suck at it because I don't understand the controls. I really don't. I don't understand how it works very well. But I do like that little tune, that little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I do like that. That's my favorite part of the game. Besides the trains, you know, I love the trains. Trains are great. Trains. Worship the train father, train god. I don't know, it's trains. It's a train simulator. It's a very popular train simulator in Japan. I haven't really got much of mouse to say about this game, besides that it's a train simulator. It's a pretty good train simulator from what people have said online. Again, I'm not into this kind of game, if I'll be completely honest. If you're into this, fair enough. For me, it's a bit OTT, but people like it that way sometimes, you know. But that concludes our simple 1500 shit series. Next on the agenda is the 2000 series, but that's going to take a little break from doing these videos, and I'm going to try and do a Phoenix Games video instead, and then come back. So look forward to that. Hope you enjoyed this shit series. If you haven't, fuck you. Not joking. If you haven't, fair enough. There's a poll currently going on my channel for what people want to see. It's got stuff like anime games. Yeah, I fucking overshot that. Just fucking went straight through the stratosphere. Yeah, I've got a poll currently going whether you can vote on in the community obviously area. You can vote on either anime games, obscure games like this, or I think some other stuff I've put in there. But yeah, go check that out, and thanks for watching the video. Bye bye.